Hey there. I thought I'd share something that I watched last night, just a part of the DVD series, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, put out by the History Channel. I got this in the mail because somebody at the pantry recommended this program, and fascinated to find out that this totalitarian system had rigid control over women's bodies and who they decided they would sterilize against their will because they decided that they were genetically inferior, and that included people with depression or any kind of physical impairment or deformity or whatever, and that was both men and women. Were sterilized against their will, and other women were encouraged to be little broodmares for the Third Reich. And it just seems to me, when I think about the constant fact that women's rights over their own body is always on the table here in America, and we're supposed to be this free nation, and yet how close we are to sliding into the same kind of mentality that was seen by Nazi Germany. Anyway, I'm filming this here where there's a light because over by my TV there isn't. So I'm going to walk over here now. We're walking toward the area where I will show this thing on the TV. Okay, so gotta close it up here.
It was 1937. An amateur filmmaker, Walter Langer, celebrated his wedding by making this short film. Langer and his bride were exactly the kind of Germans Hitler wanted more of. Industrious, politically enthusiastic, and most importantly, Aryan. Women like Mrs. Langer were encouraged by the Reich to have as many children as possible. Because if the Third Reich was going to achieve its goals, it didn't just need better Germans. It needed more of them.
In the eyes of our beloved leader, the mother is the most important person in the nation. We are Germany's hope in the future. And it is our duty to breed and rear the new generation of sons and daughters.
This female division of the Hitler Youth was filmed hiking outside Munich in 1937. Participation was mandatory for these girls, who were required to document that they were Aryan and free of hereditary disease.
Dear Mother and Father, in our camp there are 48 girls. Near us is a boys' camp. We see the boys very often and mend their clothing as we spend the evenings with them. A funny thing, of these 48 girls, 35 are pregnant. And still funnier, I'm one of the 35.
Upon learning of her daughter's pregnancy, one girl's horrified mother rushed to the camp to investigate and discipline her daughter. The 16-year-old replied hotly that if her mother did not go home and leave her alone, she would report her to the camp leader, who would in turn report the mother to the Gestapo, who would then take action against her for sabotaging German motherhood.
Okay, so, hi, me again. Wow! It's always scary when we get the close-ups that I don't want anyone to see, and then there they are. Okay, hi. So yes, I saw somebody this morning, one of my female friends, like Mitt Romney, and it's like, why would any woman want to sabotage the rights of other women? Why would they want somebody who is so opposed to a woman's right over her own body? I have a really hard time with the Republican, the GOP, anyway, because of every time we have an election, it's always a battle for me, more than on the other issues, just to keep rights that my mother's generation and her mother's generation fought so hard for. And it's like, it's always on the table. Oh, well, should we give women rights this year? You know, should we let them have their rights for another 4 years? I'm sorry, but our basic human rights should not be negotiable. You know, and when you start to say, oh, well, women are just breeding stock and we can decide what we're going to let them do with their bodies, you're starting to sound a lot like what I just showed on about apparently was going on in Nazi Germany. So, no, I don't vote for any Republican, and I really question any woman or anybody who is pro a woman's right or women's rights. Why would they vote for somebody like Mitt Romney? I mean, the other thing is the Mormon Church actually believes that a woman who is single can't go to the highest level of heaven, but a man who is single can. And this is what his religion is. And since we've made it clear that in this secular nation that was founded by many different, our forefathers of many different beliefs, mostly deism, that it really matters what religion you are. I would not vote for a Mormon to be the president, and it scares me, the very idea. So anyway, that's all. I just wanted to make a short video about, you know, what I think about the whole, I like Mitt Romney, I don't like Mitt Romney, and every time we get a candidate like Mitt Romney, it scares me to death because of what it might mean for human rights. So, thanks for listening. Bye.